Good morning. What a joy to welcome you on this special morning. Today we begin our 7-day purpose of praying for God's urgent help, a journey of faith for those who need answers, comfort, and help from above. These will be days of deep crying out, where we will stand before the Lord with surrendered hearts, believing that He hears every plea and leans in to help those who seek Him sincerely. First of all, take a deep breath and come pray with me. Close your eyes for a moment and allow God's presence to envelop your heart like a blanket of peace. Today, we begin with a sincere cry. Lord, I need help now. Take advantage of this moment and click subscribe. Let's pray together every day. Sometimes we wake up with a heavy heart, even before we get out of bed. There are days when distress visits us in the early hours, and it seems we don't even have the strength to begin. But it is precisely in those moments that prayer becomes even more vital, because praying is breathing when everything suffocates. It is placing yourself before the God who sees, who hears, and who responds. Just as the psalmist David wrote in Psalm 143:1, "Hear my prayer, O Lord. Listen to my cry for mercy. Answer me in your faithfulness and in your righteousness." So we too today place ourselves in a position of supplication. We do not come with demands, but with a needy heart. We come to seek refuge in the God who is just and faithful. We come because we believe that there is help in heaven for those who cry out in faith. Lord, the day is just beginning, but inside me there are already storms. I have been carrying invisible burdens, struggles that few know about, and a sense of urgency that makes me cry out to you. I know that you are not far away. I know that you see me right now. That is why I come before your mercy. I cry out as one who recognizes that there is only one safe place, your arms. Father, this morning I don't come with pretty words, but with a broken spirit. My prayer is a silent cry for help. Come, Lord, and incline your ear to my cry. As you did with David, hear me quickly. Touch my heart, renew my soul, and bring peace to my mourning. I don't know what I will face in the coming hours, but I know in whom I have believed. And that is enough for me to start this day with hope. Because the God who helps David is also with me now. Lord, I cannot hide from you what I feel. Even before the words leave my mouth, you already know my soul. And the truth is that today I woke up with a heavy heart, as if something were suffocating me inside. There is an urgency within me, a silent cry that screams, "Help me, O God." I know I am not alone. There are so many people at this very moment, feeling this same weight, this same nameless anguish. Waking up already tired, getting up in fear, looking at the day ahead and not knowing how to face it. All of this reminds us how small and fragile we are, and how much we need your help right now. The psalmist David, in that same Psalm 143, teaches us that there is no shame in acknowledging pain. He did not try to hide his despair. The enemy pursued me. He crushed me to the ground. He made me dwell in darkness, like those long dead. And I feel the same way, Lord. Pursued by thoughts, crushed by circumstances, surrounded by shadows that try to extinguish the light of my faith. But it is in this urgency that the cry becomes purer. There is no time for masks, for rehearsed prayers. Today, I stand before you as I am, with tears in my eyes, with a heavy heart, but with the hope that you are the God who helps those who seek Him in spirit and in truth. I don't want to carry what weighs me down alone. I don't want to try to solve with my own hands what only your power can transform. Therefore, I surrender everything to you now, my anxiety, my insecurity, my hidden pains, because I know that you are the one who calms the inner storm and who answers when the soul cries out with sincerity. Lord, look upon me with mercy. Answer me quickly as David prayed. Do not let me sink into despair. Lift me up with your strong hand and guide me today, because I need your help. And I need it now. Lord, once again I stand before you, not just with words, but with all that I am. My heart is exposed and my soul cries out, "Hear me, God. Do not be silent in the face of my suffering." I know that you do not reject broken hearts. I know that your mercy is greater than any guilt, pain, or silence I may feel. David prayed, "Answer me according to your faithfulness, according to your righteousness." Psalm 143:1. And it is with that same confidence that I pray now. I do not come to rely on my own merits because I recognize that I have none. I come to rely on your faithfulness which never fails, on your righteousness, which is not punitive but redemptive, in your love, which is greater than all that afflicts me. How many times have I felt forgotten, as if heaven were silent? But today, by faith, I choose to believe that you are listening to my every word, that your ear is attentive, that even when I don't see immediate answers, you are working on my behalf, because you are a Father who listens, even when all we can do is cry. Lord, hear my prayer not only with your ears, but with your Father's heart. Lean toward me, as a father bends down to listen to his tired child. I don't just want relief, I want the assurance of your presence, because if you are with me, even if the pain continues for a while, my heart will find peace. I refuse to pray in haste. I want to remain here at your feet until my soul feels that it has been heard. Because when you hear, the impossible begins to move. When you hear, hope is reborn. And when you answer, even the darkness obeys your voice. So hear me, Lord, not according to what I deserve, but according to your infinite grace. And if I must wait, give me strength to wait in peace. But if it is your will, answer me quickly, as you answered David. I trust in you. Lord, after crying out and pouring myself out before you, I recognize something profound. I don't know what to do. I confess with humility that many times I have tried to follow paths I chose myself, thinking I knew what was best. But today I stop and admit, without you, I am lost. The psalmist David declared, "Let me hear in the morning of your unfailing love, for I trust in you. Teach me your path so that I may walk in it, for I lift up my soul to you." Psalm 143:8. Lord, that is what I need right now. Direction, clarity, a sign that points me in the right direction, because my choices without you have led me down dead ends. Psalm 143:8. Lord, that is what I need right now. Direction, clarity, a sign that points me to the right path, because my choices without you have led me to dark alleys, roads of pain, paths of loneliness. I don't have enough wisdom. I can't see beyond the present. My eyes are blurred with tears and my mind is weary from so many failed attempts. I don't want to walk by my own ideas anymore, Lord. I want to be guided by your will. I want to follow you like a sheep follows its shepherd, even without understanding every step, but with confidence in the destination. Take my heart and guide my steps. Even if the path you show me seems difficult, I will trust you, because if it is your hand that is leading me, then no matter where I am, I will be safe. Teach me to do your will, for your will is perfect even when it challenges my understanding. Help me to silence the noise of the world and the turmoil of my own thoughts so that I can hear your voice. I want to hear you above all else. Speak to me, Lord. Show me where to go. Deliver me from walking in circles. Take me out of the desert of indecision and plant in me the peace of knowing that I am exactly where you want me to be. Yes, Father, I confess my inability, and in that confession I find freedom. Because when I surrender, you take control, and if you are in control, I can rest, even without seeing the end. Lord, now that I recognize my limitations and place myself at your disposal, there is something that comforts me deeply: your faithfulness. It is not in my merits that I find refuge, but in your character. And your character is just, merciful, and faithful. When everything around me is unstable, you remain the same. The psalmist prayed, "Answer me according to your faithfulness, according to your righteousness," Psalm 143:1. And I repeat that prayer with all my heart, because when I look at myself, I see flaws. But when I look at you, I see faithfulness. You are a God who keeps his promises, who does not fail, who does not forget. It is in your faithfulness that I hide this morning. When accusations come, I will take refuge in your righteousness. When fear wants to overwhelm me, I will remember that the Lord is a shield for those who trust in his name. When guilt tries to paralyze me, I will remember that your forgiveness covers me, because Jesus paid the price for me. Father, my soul is weary, but it is not alone. You are my refuge in times of distress. You are a strong tower, a rock, a safe shelter. And even when everything seems to be falling apart, I know I can run into your arms and rest there. Do not judge me according to my failures, but according to your redeeming justice. The same righteousness that lifts up the fallen and restores the broken. The righteousness that is full of grace, that welcomes the repentant sinner and gives him a new beginning. You know the details of my struggle. You know how hard I have tried to stand. But now, I stop fighting with my own strength and choose to take refuge in you. Like a child who runs to his father's lap when he is afraid, so am I before you this morning. Lord, cover me with your faithfulness. Let it be my shield. May your righteousness defend me, lift me up, and direct me. For there is no other place I want to be but under your care. Lord, now that I have taken refuge in your faithfulness, I need to be honest once again. There is a battle raging inside me. It is not only the world around me that oppresses me, but thoughts that haunt me, memories that hurt me, feelings that I cannot control. My spirit is downcast. My soul is desolate. In Psalm 143, 3-4, David said, "The enemy has pursued me. He has crushed me to the ground. He has made me dwell in darkness like those long dead. Therefore my spirit within me is dismayed. My heart is desolate." Lord, I understand exactly how David felt. I feel like I am on an invisible battlefield, fighting against forces that want to steal my peace and my faith. The war I face cannot be seen with the eyes. It is a fight against anxiety that insists on returning, against sadness that tries to hide behind a smile. It is a fight against fear of the future, against the weight of the past. And I confess, there are times when it seems like I'm going to succumb, but that's when I cry out to you for deliverance. Free me, Lord, from these oppressive thoughts. Break the chains that bind me to old pains. Disperse the dark clouds that try to hide the light of your presence. Because where your spirit is, there is freedom. And I need that freedom now. I don't want to be a prisoner of myself. I don't want to be held hostage by my feelings. I want to be free to live, to breathe, to believe. I want to lift up my eyes and see that there is still hope, and that hope is in you. You are the God who fights for me, who wins battles I don't even see, who sustains me when I think I'm about to fall. Therefore, Lord, I ask you, come into my heart. Visit the most hidden areas of my soul. Touch where it hurts. Heal what bleeds. Restore what has been destroyed. And if necessary, make everything new within me. Because more than deliverance from circumstances, I need deliverance within myself. Lord, in the midst of struggles and cries for deliverance, there is something that can rekindle the flame of my faith. Remembering what you have already done for me. Because when the present weighs heavy, the past bears witness. And your faithfulness yesterday strengthens me today. David said in Psalm 143:5, I remember the days of old. I meditate on all your wondrous works. I consider the work of your hands. What wisdom there is in that verse. When the soul is downcast, looking back with faith helps us move forward with hope. And that is what I am doing now, Lord. I remember when I thought I couldn't bear the pain, but you sustained me. I remember dark nights when your light shone with unexpected brightness. I remember moments when all seemed lost, but your hand reached out to me. I remember, and every memory is a living testimony that you never left me. Sometimes we are so quick to forget miracles, so quick to focus on the pain. But today I choose to stop and remember. I choose to look at every deliverance, every answered prayer, every detail where I could feel your hand guiding me, even when I didn't understand the way. As I remember, my faith grows stronger, because the God who did it in the past is the same today. You do not change, Lord. Your faithfulness is eternal, your goodness has no end. And if the Lord helped me before, why wouldn't he do it again? If you lifted me up once, why would you let me fall now? I feed on these memories as one who finds strength in the desert. They are manna for my weary soul. They are anchors that keep me from sinking in the sea of doubt. And with each memory I declare, the Lord has helped me thus far. So even though the present seems uncertain, I choose to trust, because I have seen the Lord act. I have felt his care, and that is more than enough to keep going. Lord, as I remember your deeds, my faith is strengthened. But now with a heart full of renewed hope, I cry out once again, guide me, Lord. Show me clearly where I should go, because I don't want to take another step outside of your will. I need direction, not tomorrow, but today. I need to hear your voice now. The psalmist asked, make me know the way I should go, for I lift up my soul to you. Psalm 143:8. And that is also the cry of my heart this morning. I don't want to walk in darkness. I don't want to make decisions based on fear, pressure, or anxiety. I want to follow the root of your spirit, trust your signs, and walk in your peace. Lord, speak to me in a way I can understand. Use whatever it takes. A word, a song, a conversation, a silence that screams inside. Just don't leave me without direction, because the worst feeling is being lost, even when you're moving. I want to move to the beat of your heart. Teach me to discern your timing. Sometimes I ask for quick answers, but you are teaching me to trust. Even so, if it is your will, Lord, answer me quickly. Your word says that you are a help that is very near in times of trouble. And today, more than ever, I need that help to be present, alive, real. Enlighten my mind, calm my thoughts, remove all confusion, and show me clearly what I must do. If I must wait, give me patience. If I must act, give me courage. If I must change course, give me humility. But in everything, may your direction be greater than my desire. I no longer want to walk by intuition, but by spiritual conviction. I no longer want to hear so many voices and forget yours. I want to recognize your voice among all others, like a sheep that knows its shepherd, because I know that if I follow your footsteps, even if the path is narrow, I will reach life. Speak to me, Lord. I am listening. I am willing. I surrender, because your direction is my peace. Lord, after so many cries, after so many words spoken with sincerity, I have reached the deepest point of my soul, surrender. I have nothing more to offer than my surrendered heart. I no longer know how to resolve this, how to move forward, how to understand. But I know in whom I have believed, and that is enough for me. David prayed, "Teach me to do your will, for you are my God. May your good spirit lead me on level ground." Psalm 143:10. And that is also my prayer now. I surrender to your will, Lord, even when it doesn't match my plans, even when it requires me to let go of what I have tried so hard to hold on to, even when it challenges me to believe without seeing. Father, I let go of control. I hand over the steering wheel of my life, because every time I tried to drive alone, I ended up on winding roads. Now, I surrender my soul, my dreams, my pains, everything, into your hands. May your spirit guide me on level ground, on paths of peace, on paths of righteousness. I no longer cling to my solutions. I wait for your intervention, Lord, because I know that your actions are perfect, even if they are not always immediate. Your answer is sovereign and your timing is perfect. Therefore, I surrender today into your hands, and I trust that something invisible is already moving in my favor. I also surrender my expectations. Often, what I hope for is not what you have prepared, but I prefer your best to my best. I prefer your eternal plan to my temporary solution. I prefer to wait for your hand than to tire myself trying with mine. Lord, make me rest, make me trust. Take what afflicts me and turn it into testimony. Lead my story with your divine touch. And while I wait, may I worship, may I praise, may I love you not only for the answers, but for your constant presence. Today I declare, I surrender, and because I surrender, I am at peace. Lord, now that my soul has surrendered completely, I praise you. With everything I don't yet understand, with everything I still hope for, with everything that still hurts me, even so I praise you, because you are worthy, because your presence is enough, because my heart has found rest in you. Psalm 143 began with a desperate cry, but it ends with hope, and so does this morning's prayer. With renewed faith, with restored peace, with the certainty that the Lord has heard every word, every sigh, every tear, and more than just hearing, he has already begun to act. Lord, I surrender this day to you. I place in your hands all that I am and all that I will live. Every step, every conversation, every challenge, may it be guided by you. May I see your hand in every detail. May I feel your direction even in the silence. I don't need to know everything, I just need to know that you are with me, and you are. I praise you because even when my prayer seemed weak, your spirit sustained me. I praise you because even without clear answers, I received peace. I praise you because above all you are near, and that changes everything. I am no longer the same person who began this prayer. Something has changed within me. There has been healing, deliverance, renewal. There has been an encounter with your heart. I declare that this will be a day of miracles. Not because I deserve it, but because I trust. It will be a day of answers, even if they come in unexpected ways. It will be a day of divine protection, spiritual provision, and true rest, because everything is surrendered. And when I surrender, heaven moves. Lord, take care of me. Take care of mine. Lead me in your paths. Deliver me from evil. Make this day glorify you in every detail. And may my heart remain in this peace, in this surrender, in this praise. Amen. If this prayer touched your heart, write Amen in the comments or leave your prayer request. We want to pray for you.